Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. I did a couple of missions off screen where I did some tourism to get a few more bucks, and I can't remember if I did the rescue mission off screen or not, but these are the Kerbals that we now have in our roster. We got Bill, Valentina, Waneni, and Merbo. So we've got one more to rescue right now. He is around the orbit of the moon. Gurlus. In addition, we have two of our other Kerbals orbiting around the moon, Jebediah and Bob, and we have to get them. And we also have a mission to rendezvous two vessels in the orbit of the moon, which is what we're going to do this episode because we want to, and we have to plant a flag on the moon again, but we want to mainly rescue our two Kerbonauts that are in the orbit of the moon right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get a vessel that I designed for this rescue mission, and we'll just go over the parts and pieces of it right quick. It is the DVS Rescue Numero Dos. Alright. This is it right here. This is the bad boy. No, wait. That's for the that's for rescuing around the orbit of the what do you call that? The place that we live, Kerbin. I forgot. I did not design it. Okay, I was going to take this vessel that we used as a lander. I'm going to take this lander off because we don't need that. So let's take it off about right. Well, do we need this? We might need that science. We might be able to get some additional science maybe. We're going to take this off. Don't need this. Bye-bye. Probably don't need this. We will need some additional... Oh, wait. Whoa. I don't want to save. I forgot we had some extra science. We might be able to research something that will help us in this effort. So let's see what we got here. We got some propulsion systems. These are little tiny engines for satellites, which we will need, but maybe not just at the moment. I can't do any of this line yet. Here's some fairings and some nose cones. That would be nice to have, but not necessarily necessary. Whew. Heat shields and landing struts and additional big parachutes. That might be good. This is what I'm looking for, the hitchhiker storage container. And ladders. And rover wheels. And a clampatron. Yeah, I want the clampatron and I want the thing there. Let's go ahead and get these heat shields and landing struts as well, and we're done. Alright, no fairings yet, boys. Okay, now we're going to come back in here. We're going to change the lander. I thought I said don't save it. I said don't save it. Open that back up. We're going to take this off of there. We do want two here because that's where our astronauts are going to be, and we need one more space for another Kerbal, and we need this bad boy here, but we need some sort of adapter here to go in between these two. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. None of them. Maybe one of these fuel tanks here. None of them seem to fit this pod here very well. There we go. Alright. That fits just fine. I don't know if we'll be able to use the fuel from this. It's kind of just extra weight, really. Just for a little aesthetics. It's a lot of extra weight. This thing weighs, what? Well, I could take the fuel and the oxidizer out, and that'd be helpful. I don't think we need that. All right. Are we going to be taking? Are we going to be taking any tourists on this trip? I don't think we will. I think it's just going to be a rescue trip. We're going to get both Kerbals out of our lander, and then we'll get the other Kerbal that is stranded on the moon surface as well. So let's get this attached, and we're going to get rid of some stuff here. We will. I think we'll forget about the science this time. I got the wrong part here. Need that decoupler. Actually, we need a bigger decoupler than that. What do we got for bigger decouplers? T25? Yeah. There we go. I might be able to get rid of this. All of this. Go there. That's not quite enough. Not quite enough juice. Is what I'm gonna say. Especially since I got rid of my upper stage. Okay. Oh, funny. All right. Take this back off. All right, now we need an upper stage. So let's get an upper stage on here. Let's get this. I keep forgetting which ones are which here. This would be enough for one upper stage. We need a poodle. 3462. Okay. What happens if I put more fuel in there? What does that do for me? What does that do for me? 2470. Okay. So it takes away my DeltaV because of the weight. Okay. So that's good. Take that off of there. We do need a heat shield on this bad boy. A thermal. Biggin. Yeah. There we go. Put that on there. We will need some solar panels on this. Go. Just like that. Got a battery. Okay. 410 electric charge. That should be good. Okay. Don't think we need all this science. Go ahead and take those just in case. Just in case, and they don't weigh anything. So, be good. Okay. This is the moon rescue. Okay, one. Alright. So we got 3194 there. And we're going to need another decoupler. Don't have the RCS yet, do we? Oh, we do have some RCS. But no RCS fuel tanks. Oh, yeah, we do. We do! I can put RCS on this. That'll be good. We'll do that in a second. Actually, I'll go ahead and do it now. I'll put four RCS tanks on this bad boy. And we'll just insert them into the fuel just a hair. Like them to be little knobbies sticking out. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get our command and control. And the center of mass is down here. Alright, so let's get one set up here. And one set down here. Alright, it's not quite equidistant because of these. But I think it'll be alright. I think that'll be just fine. And that'll help us with our maneuvering without having to mess with an additional reaction wheel. Okay, so what does this give us? 7,000. We need just a little bit more than that. We need just a little bit more. What we got down here? Skippers, skipper, skipper. Got 3 skippers. So let's add on another fuel tank here. There we go. A little more fuel. And can we replace this with a wolfhound? Skipper's 650. So it actually does better than the wolfhound. Never mind. 7478. I mean, technically that should be enough to get us up there and back. But we got a big expenditure because we have to go on 2 different orbits of the moon. So that's going to be a hefty cost. So let's go ahead and grab a couple more of these bad boys. Just like maybe. Ah, it's the worst. Seriously? You'd rather attach to the side of the rocket than the top of that rocket. Is that what you're saying? There we go. Jesus. Alright. And there we go. 77. All that for 300 extra DeltaV. Well, that might make a difference, but not quite enough difference. Okay. Well, I feel like we don't have a choice. I don't know. We don't have any more powerful engines. So there's not much we can do for that. We've got enough room for 2 Kerbals. Oh, this is 4. I thought it was 3. Okay. Got enough room for 3 Kerbals. So let's see what we got here. We've got this guy fly around the moon. We can do Bartsby and Madly and Siri. Bartsby, Madly, and Siri. And they will be joined by Girlus here, and then the 2 Kerbonauts. That. Alright. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we are ready to launch this sucker. And yeah, is this gonna be enough parachute for this big old thing? It better be. Alright, let's just make a double check. We've got a parachute. We've got radios, which we will need in order to communicate, because it's got a protodyne. Got a battery. Got RCS. Got solar panels. We got a heat shield. We've got decouplers in all the right places. Yep. Okay. Let's put that in there for my staging. Okay. That detaches from there. Okay. Should we put in just another couple of chutes just to be happy? 80-70. Why did that go up? Because I changed the staging? That's awesome. Alright. 80-79 versus 81-28. That's worth it. That's worth it. Okay. And maybe some drogue chutes. Okay. I'm just worried. With all these Kerbals in there. Okay, 8,044. I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and go to the launch pad. and we will get to the moon and get to rescuing. Alright, we do need to take a quick gander over our milestones that we've made right quick, because I've been doing so much stuff off camera. We rescued Merbo, okay. Rescued Merbo. We tested the Ant liquid fuel engine, okay. We had a suborbital flight above the moon. We did all these earlier, but I just never... Oh, look, and we discovered some desert pyramids on Kerbin. That was during one of my off-screen missions. That I wish I would have recorded that, because that was pretty cool. We flew over some pyramids on Kerbin here. It was really neat. I didn't know they had those little Easter eggs on there. Alright. We explored the moon, got lots of money from that, and did some tourists. Alright. Yep. And good. Okay, so here's what we know. I've had a lot of not success in the past with these launches, and so I'm going to try to be as efficient as possible and not crash this thing. Alright? Sorry, I was listening to the chatter there. Ready for launch. In 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, here we go. Skippers are taking us up nice and steady. Nice and steady. And there we go. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the skippers are not quite powerful enough for the job that they've got. I really need a mainsail. That's the next stage up rocket. That's really what I need here to launch these big rockets. But they're doing it. It's just difficult for them. I'm just tapping the controls to do our gravity turn very slowly, very gently, because I don't want to flip. Don't want to flip. So far we're doing okay. Getting a little built up heat around our fins on our boosters, but they're about to ditch. There they go. They're out of here. I think we can be a little more aggressive now. We're out of the thick atmosphere. So I'm going to be a little more aggressive here. A lot more aggressive. My gravity turn. That rocket is naturally wanting to tilt back to the correct orientation, to the prograde vector, so that's actually a good thing, because that means it's well balanced. Means we're not like super top heavy, which is good. We're going to fly up to around 70,000 meters, establish our orbit of Kerbin, and then begin our injection burn towards the moon. I'm going to get down just a little bit so we get closer to 90 degrees here. Just a little bit. Make it a little more horizontal speed here, please. Just a little more horizontal speed, please. There we go. You can see my horizontal speed is picking up. My vertical speed is going down. Hopefully I didn't do it too soon. Let's go ahead and grab just a few more 1,000 meters here. Get up to above 70. And then we'll begin our... dump those boosters. Alright, now we'll begin our horizontal burn here. There we go. I can probably wait just a little bit, since my Apple Apps is running away from me. You can tell that it's not really running away. Probably just fine. I just don't want to go past my Apple Apps, so we're going to go ahead and burn. Continue to burn like this. Apple Apps is staying still. It's a good sign. If it continues to like go away like this, that means you're burning too soon in your orbit. Right now, it is kind of staying steady, slowly coming towards me. Although our vertical is rising very slowly, it's not too bad. So I think we're just fine to continue to burn horizontally as we are now. I'm just adjusting down here so that my prograde marker gets directly over the horizon. That means we're going almost completely vertical. You can see horizontal, my speed here. You want to decrease our vertical speed and increase our horizontal speed so that we can basically fly this way away from Earth and then let its gravity pull our orbit around it, just like that. So that's what we're trying to do there. Alright, things are looking up, things are looking good. That was a really good launch. Let me go ahead and save it because I want to. We're gonna need some satellites if we're gonna be doing more of these rescue missions and types, because Probodons need communication in order to function. Oh crap! We went past our apoapsis. We're not quite in our orbit yet. We may have to burn just a little bit. Radial here, yep, just a little bit. Let's get that under control. There we go. Beautiful. That worked out perfectly. Alright. Ah! Here we go. We're in orbit. We're achieving orbit right now! Yay! That's the first time I've had a good orbital ascent in so long. It's sad. Excuse me. Considering how long I've been playing this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to get ready to rendezvous with one of the vessels. And should we do the rescue of the Kerbonauts first? I think so. That way we can not rely on the Probodon. So I'm going to set that as our target. Alright. And we're going to try to get a burn that matches the apoapsis and periapsis. There. His periapsis is only 8208. Oh, you poor sad sucker. Alright, so I was trying to conserve fuel. Alright, so what we need to do is, unfortunately, I think our burn time is like right now. We're going to go ahead and save it. We're going to go ahead and do an orbit right quick, so I can get a more efficient. I won't be all rushed to get the burn happening here. Alright, so if we burn right here, right there, okay, no, not test 6, add a maneuver right there, there we go. We're going to burn out here. We will get, hopefully, yep, we'll get an orbital injection of the moon right there. And let's just move the orbital marker so we have to use as little fuel as possible and get around 70,000 meters here. Mostly just because that's the apoapsis. We're gonna have to make some crazy adjustments, but alright. 17.6 degrees of change we'll have to make as well. I wonder if I can make that beforehand. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try it. But that's what we're gonna do there for our injection burn. We'll have plenty in our lower stage to achieve that. Normally I'd want to utilize our fuel in appropriate ways so that we can get rid of this extra weight and extra trash, but we want to keep as much of our fuel in use as possible since we're going to have so many burns. I'm using my RCS now to help me achieve my target here. There we go. Oops. Not quite, buddy. Not quite. You're using a lot of that RCS fuel, aren't you? Okay. You're getting ready to burn and burn. There we go. Burn, baby, burn. And we're going away from Kerbin. Bye-bye, Kerbin. Bye-bye, Kerbin. Yeah, the mission I did with the pyramids, it was actually a tourist mission, and I was flying with a Kerbonauts, so I couldn't even go over there and plant a flag on it. It made me really upset. But that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish that you could go EVAs with the tourists. That'd be cool. That would be cool. All right. Here we go. Getting ready to finish our burn. All right. Let's just do just a little more here to get us a little closer. Yeah. Don't want to overshoot it though. There we go. Almost there and stop. Okay. Very good. Alright, so our descending node is 17.6. Excuse me. I don't think I'll be able to adjust it out here without... I don't have an ascending node. If I did, I might be able to do it, but let's just try it. Let's try to adjust the ascending, descending node here. Nah, not able to do it. Okay, that's fine. Just kill that. Alright. We're going to go ahead and come in here. We're going to warp up to here. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Save it. And warp up to here. Oh, here's our descending node up there, so might have to do that. Okay. There we go. In he comes. Like a conquering hero. Alright, so we're going to rescue these guys. So we will need to put our... Let's see, put our maneuver node here. And we'll need to adjust our orbital inclination here. Alright. 170.8. That's not what I want. Right. Is that about right? It says 18.5. Oh, I won't be able to do it till I get in an orbit. Okay. I can go ahead and start matching it up though. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. And then we also want to get into an orbit. Alright. 103. That's not bad. Alrighty. So let's go up here, warp to our next maneuver. Alright. Let's put on our RCS. Move our rocket into position. There we go. And bingo, bango, bongo. Orbit achieved. Now we will have to make orbital arrangements here to so that we can have an intersection. I did not do a very good job of changing my orbital alignment. I was looking at the orbital alignment of our friend's ship there. Okay, that's much more like it. Here we go. Now we're talking. we're talking. There we go. And I have to change a little bit and burn. That's more like at 300 and something. Okay. That's typically what you'd see in an orbital realignment here. That's typically what you'd see. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and stop that there. I'm going to stop you right there, because that looks pretty darn close actually. 0.5. Okay. So let's see what we can do for a... let's add one more maneuver here to clean this up. 0.5 is close, but not quite close enough. Let's get down to 0.0. And let's get our orbit in alignment here. Alright. There we go. We'll go ahead and do that burn. Just right quick. It's a super quick burn, but we need to do it so that but we need to do it. Alright. Let's go ahead and go around here. Can I not warp to the next maneuver? Why is that? Okay. Well, I don't know. Oh, because I accidentally... Okay. I added an orbit on there. That's alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into position. Oh no! I lost my orbital communications. You dirty dog. There it is. We're back. Okay. Stupid probe open up. Okay. Why is that moving around? What is happening? What is happening? Okay, decrease my warp. There we go. 2 minutes. That's much more like it. Now I can warp to my next maneuver. And be there in 2 minutes. Alright. Very good. Now it's much more kosher. Oh, I'm using RCS to get to my target. It's changing my position, so therefore making the target change. That's interesting. I never noticed that before. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the quick burn. Alright. That should be good enough for the girls I go with, and it is. Alright, so now we have to make our orbits intersect here. So my periapsis and his periapsis are very different. Let's go ahead and get here, add a maneuver. Let's see if we can rotate this so that we get, oops. Hey, I hit the wrong module here. Okay. Alright, if I get there and do a couple of orbits, it's not going to be that close. So I need to decrease, there we go. 2.7. Whoa, what was that? 0.3. I saw a 0.3 in there. There we go. There we go. And that's what we're going to do. Although we got a couple of orbits to do, so that's unfortunate. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. A couple of orbits. 2 hours and 35 minutes. Well, it shouldn't take very long since we can go full speed around the moon here. Alright. Coming around for another last orbit here, and then we should be able to make our burn and do our intersection. Grab the Kerbals off of there. Do a massive burn to change our orbital inclination. Save this guy, and then go home. Okay. It's a 9-second burn. Still 1 minute and 20 seconds out, so let's go ahead and speed up time just a little bit more. Get ourselves into position. Alright, it'll probably take us this long to get us into position. If I turn on RCS, it'll probably be better, but I think I'll just use my reaction control to get over there. Alright, fly by the moon, they're happy. And orbit around the moon, they're happy. Now if I get them back home, they'll be even happier. Okie dokie. Let's burn this. Get here. Alright, I'm gonna have to dump this space junk in the orbit of the moon here. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Maybe I can push it far enough to the so it'll hit the moon there. That'd be nice. Alright. That'd be nice if that actually goes on a trajectory to the moon there. I didn't even think about that. Alright. Oh god. Still miles away. Alright. Well. Can we do another burn like here? Maybe? Let's see. How's that closer? How did that get messed up so badly? Don't know. Not sure how that got messed up. Okay, let's see. Should have been 0.3. It was only like 0.3 off on our burn. Let's see. If we rotate this a little more this way, will that help? Maybe if I burn a little retrograde here, get our orbit down that way, and change our maybe something like this. There we go. That's not helping. That's not helping. What to do, what to do. Let's add a maneuver here. Let's bring our apoapsis in. And then move it over this way. Like so. And it's like that. There we go. And what happens if we add an orbit to that? There we go. 4.5. Let's try this again. I saw another 0.3 in there. There's a 0.1. Alright, we're using up a lot of precious fuel. Let's try it again. I'm going to warp to the next maneuver. Warp around, warp around. Since there's like several orbits, it's going to be several seconds here of time passage. We may not have enough to save old Gorillas here. May not. May not have enough to save him. You know what I could do? I could use some of the fuel in the lander to try to maximize our intersection here, but that's fine. We'll be just fine. We got plenty of fuel. Maybe not to save Gerlis, but if we can't, we'll do it some other time. Or at least rescue Jebediah and Bob, who've been up here for several days now. I'm sure their spacesuits are getting a little funky. Alright. Especially since it wasn't supposed to be this long. Alright, so the ship maneuvers are a lot better now without the RCS. Because we dumped that big old booster off of there. Alright, we can check sometime if the debris still exists around the moon. Or if it was captured by the gravity and taken down. Alright, here we go. We're going to burn here. Get into position. Just a little tiny bit, another burn, because I don't want another repeat of what happened last time. There we go. There we go. And still way off. What the heck? What the heck? All right, that's fine. It's close enough. I can work with that. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom around here to our intersection point. All right, and we are going to put in a maneuver here. Control locked. Great. So much for our intersection. We're on the dark side of the moon, and I've lost communications. You can see here. Jeez. Yeah. That's the worst. You're the worst, Jerry. All of our intersections will be on the dark side of the moon. Ah. Son of a gun. Oh, that's what I could have switched. Dang it. Too bad we're so far away. I could have switched to them. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not too late. Alright. They're 14,000. Switch here. Switch to them. Let's see if we can pull this off. He's only got 200 DeltaV left. So I don't know if he'll be able to pull it off or not. Here's the lander. It's a rescue. Set his target. Alright. Let's add a maneuver so that we can try to bump this up here to a reasonable distance. 11, 10, 10.4, 10 point. Oh, come on. There's probably not a way I can do it. Ah! I screwed up our descending node here. Accidentally. Okay. That's not helping. 13.4, 13.3, 13.1. There's just no way to get us lined up, I think. Alright. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get us lined up in time. Okay. Well, crap. Alright, let's just swing that around then. Swing this on around. Let's see what we can get lined up. Look at this. Another 0.3 opportunity. We'll see, right? It's said that several times already, and it's never been true. It's never been true. Like, I burned exactly to their specifications. Okay. Well, let's try this again. We're going to swing around here. get into the burn position. It's got 206 DeltaV. This is 22. And I don't have to worry about freaking radio control here. Alright. They're going way on out there. So he's going to have a lot of fun. Alright, here we go. And burn. Whoa, crap. Whoa. That's not going to be spot on. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That was horrible. 2.7 though is not terrible. Alright, so let's swing on around there. We'll warp to there. We're going to pass this intersection, which I don't care about. Boop. Boop. I do care about that one. Okay. So I can work with that. I can get us within our 2 targets here. Maybe. Got 174 DeltaV. I've got to get within 127 DeltaV. Alright, so let's warp up to here. Let's get ready to go retrograde. Okay. Oh, and it's down to 71. Okay, that's good, because our periapsises are similar. So our speed should be similar, I think. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to burn off this relative DeltaV, and then we're going to burn towards the target. Alright. So we're going to wait till we get close to our intersection here. As close as possible. Let's start now. Let's burn off this relative DeltaV. Okay. Burnt that off. Let's just burn off just a hair more. Retrograde here. Okay. And then I'm going to burn towards the target here. Towards the target. Alright. That should put us at 0.6. That'll be close. Just don't want to lose all my fuel here. Got 92 fuel. Oh boy. Okay. 4 minutes till we get to our target. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Okay. 50 seconds. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and burn the change here. Because I think we should be within range here to do the transfer. Alright, 490. That's pretty close. Alright. So, let's go out here. Let's look and see if we can find our other friends. Let's see if we can find our other friends. I like to point to the target so I can know where to look. There they are. There they are down there. Okay. Our relative speed is 0, so we're on the same orbital trajectory. We're going to send Bob out first. Bob, you got all of our science? Go ahead and grab all of our science. Take it all. Alright, all items collected. Alright, Bob, it's up to you. This is going to be a ton of science for us, so don't lose those papers. Don't lose the papers. Okay. You just scoot on over there to the vessel. Yeah, baby. Mission successful. It's going to be a ton of science for us, because we did all kinds of experiments on the moon that we haven't been able to get back. Whew. It's a long ways. There it is. I see the module. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the position there. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Stop, stop. Oh! Bob, you okay? Alright. Can you stop here? There we go. Now we're talking. There, you're gonna jump in the hitchhiker there. Just go ahead and jump in the hitchhiker if you want to. That door's closer, and I know you had a little bad experience a while ago. Bumping into things. Alright. There we go. Come on, Bob. Grab it. Come on, Bob. Get on board. There you go. Alright. Now, Jeb. Same thing. Actually, Jeb, just go ahead and boost on over a little closer. I mean, my God. We're right here. Got a little fuel to spare. So, just go ahead and zip on over there. There you go. Just get a little closer. Solid extra dry. Alright. Go. Time for you to pop out. Say goodbye to the lander. Maybe someday we'll be able to come and rescue it and bring it back to Kerbin as a museum piece. If we get like the claw or something. That might be a fun mission to do sometime. If you're interested in seeing me do that, let me know. Of course we have to research the claw, but that should be not too long. We're gonna start raking in the science here pretty soon. We'll go to Minmus, do the same thing that we've done here, except not have to get rescued, and then we'll have all kinds of science. All kinds of science. Alright. Alright, there we go. Don't break off the antenna. Alright, here we go. Jebediah is much better with RCS than Bob is. Okay. He's gonna fly this puppy. Ooh, yeah, he is. Okay. Temperature logged. Nothing good here. Nothing to see here. Alright. Now, do we have enough DeltaV to do the intersection with Gerlis? Set as target.